Hey, what is going on, ladies and the gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back for episode 29 of our Anglophile achievement run as Great Britain here, where today I thought we'd have a little bit of a cooldown episode, to be honest with you, because this isn't looking so hot. I mean, if we can somehow get one person out of this coalition, then we might have a chance. That person might end up being Portugal, to be honest with you. I mean, it's unlikely they'll ever become positive, but at least we can put them above negative 100, hopefully. So, if we can do something slightly helpful, then we'll go ahead and do it, I think. Other than that, I mean, the Ottomans hate me, that's absolutely fair. In fact, we might be able to help them too. Well, we're already trying, actually, so there's that. Last episode we took some stuff from High Note over here, so we can grab one more claim and be done with that. I was thinking if we were to go to war again, it could be one of the Iberians for their colonies, particularly Portugal, because they have some free stuff for me to grab up over here in Eastern America and in Mexico, which I would very much like to add to my own colony. Unlawful territory, that sounds stupid, and I will not be giving that back. It also looks like Zhu has taken Mexico, meaning I only need one war if I want to take all those gold mines. Well, at least, I think a couple of them. Not really all of them, but if we go over here and check the trade goods, a good number of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are in here. So, I mean, hey, free gold once we eventually get there. Once this coalition eventually decides to leave me alone. In fact, we'll start with that immediately. I don't know how you guys are still that upset about it, but yeah, I don't know. We'll figure something out, I think. On the bright side of that little incursion we had with Russia, it gave us a very meaningless, slight amount of importance for our power projection. I mean, it gave us a little bit of something. That's about it. That's all I can really say. Also, this colony is starting off. Its business is getting started, so I think we'll move over to here with another regular one, because why the hell not? Bring this guy over here and we'll get started right pretty immediately. There we go. And I did actually this time do it correctly, which is good. Sometimes I don't, which is not as much fun. Okay. Now, technology is going to be done in a few years, not a problem. The missions. Okay. Now, we got a lot of the stuff done, actually. Oh. Royal marriage, except I can't, so I'm hoping they'll send it to me. I don't know. We got a lot of these things done. We have quite a few to go through before we even approach the Europe thing, because I don't want to touch the Europe thing yet. I mean, I can start to approach the whole Europe thing, kind of. Just not like... Nothing really past the seas Burgundy is really gonna happen. I mean, Austria's my friend here, so until that changes, we can't do anything. Of course, we can change it whenever we want, but I don't really want to yet. Not until that coalition's gone, or we're strong enough to not need them. Other than that, of course, we need to chart the southern seas first, which is nice and easily done with Australia in a few years. We also have to monopolize the channel, which is actually kind of hard to do, because I have to declare war on Castile and take these things over here. The question of rights, is it against France? It is against France. Okay, I'll renounce the claim in core because, again, I'll get the core back when I integrate France, which will eventually happen. Also have pretender rebels, which shouldn't be my problem, so I'm just going to address them as such. I think in theory we could also go back into Africa, just not with these guys. They remember me a little bit too much, so not yet. Maybe later. We're also kind of low on manpower, and, I mean, if nothing else, I suppose we could start drilling again for professionalism. That's our only source of extra manpower. So, we'll just take that 5 prestige that does literally nothing. I suppose we could assign a couple leaders and start drilling. Okay. So my armies, there's one over here. I guess, yeah, start drilling. We have bit of a mess over here, but let's not talk about that. Get rid of these. An army over here that can drill as well, and we should have one extra army, one third one. Boop, boop. Oh, yeah, it's these two. Do you have a leader? No, but I can get one. If I bring you both back into the Cape Coast, give one of you one. Oh, there you go. It's a 6 maneuver. Perfect. You won't even die of attrition. Wonderful. And we can get you guys drilling together. There we go. No attrition. Everything's fine. Beautiful. Since we're not going to be declaring war and we need to... I mean, it's still technically like having your army maintenance up, so no one wants to kill us yet. Well, they want to, but they can't. Because they don't think they can, which is good. Now, Zhu, you're actually in the positive. And not only are you the positive, but you're also no longer above the threshold to hate me that much. So, what gives? I'm a little concerned here. What happens to be... Oh, that's a little long. Actually, all these take a really long time. Let's go with this one. What happens to be the problem, Zhu? There shouldn't be any. 2 innovativeness, loose hand prestige, in an area I don't think will possibly care about this, will get a little bit of unrest. It's in Wessex. Wessex, I think, doesn't care, right? That's Wales. I'm looking for Wessex. Over here. Yeah, you guys don't care, probably. But I do care about the fact that you still have this up. Is there anything else we need to do here? No, we're done. Okay. Never need to touch that again in there. That's fine. We'll wait a little while for our, for the text to come by. Only take about 2 years now, or maybe just 1 year. We also lost a... I think that was a general? No, it must have been an admiral. Or a, was it our explorer? Yeah, rip, okay. That's fine. I don't think there's much to be exploring right now. In fact, there's nothing to explore. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, we do need to circumnavigate eventually. You know, eventually. At some point. Eventually. But right now, that doesn't matter. What does matter is how confused I am that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yet you have not formed your own colony. I'm assuming because this is like part of Brazil or something, isn't it? I swear. It's gotta be. No, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. Is it because it's occupied? No, right? I thought you were able to form your own colonial nation as a subject still. That would make sense to me, at least. I don't know. Anyways, time for an extra colonist because we need more colonies. Yes. Oh, in Paris. Interesting. Kent, diplomatic power. Not that one. Church power? Yeah, that's like meaningless. Diplomatic? Sure. Populace? Definitely not. No. 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 Sure. So all these actually suck. The populace, the populace, the populace, the scapegoat, which is like the commandant, like the best person we have in our entire court right now, and they're like, yes, let's kill them. Professionalism or reform progress? You see, the reform progress comes by really, really slowly. I mean, like, really slowly. Do I want to get rid of that much? Not really. Is it the second last one? Yeah, it is the second last one. I kind of don't want to get rid of it, but the professionalism I also don't want to get rid of. Oh, dude, the professionalism. I don't care. I don't care that much about professionalism. Okay, so that's done. We got our extra colonists, which is all nice and dandy. We can send them down to Australia to die in the wasteland, except this is quite a nice place. It's the grassland. It's actually kind of cool. Okay, that what? I don't know. That means we need to bring down a few more guys. By bring down, I mean possibly ship them from halfway across the world, because... yeah. Also, Newfoundland, capital Quebec, slightly cursed, but we're gonna move on. Yeah, I think we're gonna send literally this guy. Oh, that's gonna... that's really gonna suck, actually. I mean, hey, it's gonna basically take that long anyway, right? So, chop chop, better get to it. Who's doing it, though? The North Sea... you know what? I like that idea better, actually. I like that idea significantly better. I'll even sponsor that idea by giving you the Admiral, which will make you go so much faster. because you guys are actually really fast ships, so... Here we go, Portugal in theory hates us less, which is really nice. They still won't leave the coalition because it's fun to hate Great Britain for some reason. Oh, in fact, someone else joined. Thank you very much. That is appreciated. Something, I don't know. Really nice of you. Now, seriously though, why are people still hating me this much? Not even the Mamluks are joining the coalition. That's... Wait, no, yeah, they're literally just not joining the coalition. I thought we... Ah, there we go. Okay, is that an instant war deck now, or you know, like, what's going on? I would have assumed instant war deck. Let me see if that's going to be the case or not. Because if so, that makes this run a lot more interesting, but also a lot more stressful, because I really don't want to deal with the coalition right now. I took like 6 provinces in Africa, and the world's like, time to die. And you know what? That's reasonable, actually. I did a little bit of bad stuff to Africa here, but please, I'm begging. Won't do it again, at least for like 10 years, come on. Like, none of you should be in here. You especially shouldn't be in here. Okay, you're fine, you can stay here. You don't deserve to be in here at all. Like, you're like 10 years too late here, bud. You guys are still kind of justified. Except for you. You shouldn't be in here. You're just joining in for the fun of it. Let's see. Who else shouldn't be in here? Probably, like... Actually, no, that's it. But, like, definitely the first few guys. Next we can go with absolutism and constitutionalism. Number of states, I mean, that's okay. Minimum autonomy and territories, though. Hey, not bad, except... Does that count for these things? Because autonomy means pretty much nothing when it's part of the trade company. The trade company gets rid of everything anyway, right? So, I mean, pretty much. Is that accurate? Pretty sure it's like a -100. Yeah. So it's not like that's going to be super effective anyway, and I don't own this stuff personally. So I think there's clearly one good option here, which is the extra states. Thank you very much. Speaking of which, I don't think I've been slapping on too many states recently anyway, which is bad. Beiras is over here. I definitely should have made this into a state. I mean, this is a solid state over here. But we do have that tech to pick up soon anyway, so... We'll come back and revisit the whole state thing when I have enough points for it. Also, over here, click this button, click that one, and this one. Meaning we could slap a few more points into Diplo in a couple areas where it might matter. Which would be over here, actually. I feel like we're, not too far off. I mean, we have... Unless this counts as part of England, does it? I don't know if it actually does, actually. It's called the Scottish Marches, so it's really anyone's best guess whether it counts as England or not. I would assume it might, but it also might not. I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the game, I mean, half of this is owned by England, half of it's owned by Scotland, isn't it? So now I'm just a tad bit confused, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I think we'll just stick to what's commonly called England, which I don't think involves the Scottish Marches. So in that case, we only have a little bit left to go. I don't know if Wales counts or not either. I wouldn't assume so, but we'll have to check again. So, anyways, to begin with, we have local development cost. We need to slap in a few points in a couple of places. Actually, we do have a couple of these to do first. Okay, let me wait the few months, and then we can add a few of our own. Okay, I mean, this goes up rather painfully slowly. Yeah, it really does. Mombasa doesn't like me. Oh, that sucks. We're actually capped anyway on this. Let me go and slap in a few points. Like, none of these places, actually, because I can't put them in. Okay, let's go into Gloucester. Okay, come on. 2 more months, then we can spend all the points we want. We also have some good bonuses to all these. I mean, fantastic bonuses to all of these. That's gonna be, like... Oh, baby. That's some good stuff, actually. That is some good cost decrease. 381, you say? 405 and 465. Wow. Disgusting. Okay. Let's add in a few points here and there, as in all over the place. Over here, and all we need is up. Cool. Okay, you guys definitely need a little bit of aid here. So we'll slap in a few points, 1, 2, 3, 4 extras. Yeah, so 4 extra points can be fit in here. We can put 5, and then 6, which is exactly what we need. Okay, 25 here. That's probably all we can start with for now. We can change our units. I mean, they're already at low morale anyway, so we might as well do that. The music is rather loud in my headset, to say the least. Okay, religious actions, go for mercantilism. Oh, because we can. In fact, our mercantilism is pretty spicy. Not bad at all. Woo. Okay, tobacco goes up, social mobility, hot chocolate as well. Huh, okay. Cocoa, tobacco, making bank essentially. Gain more influence, advisor cost decrease though. Hey, that's pretty good. We could also drop down a little bit of admin, lose some... Oh, I don't like what this is saying at all actually. We can buy back the clergy, so I think we will. Oh no, we can't buy back the clergy yet, damn it. Okay. That's at least a 5-year thing until we can buy them back. Well, I guess we'll have to do it then. Okay, so y'all, yeah, okay, you guys are actually still in this somehow. You guys are gonna be at -0, and you're still gonna be in this coalition. That's a prediction of mine. You're already at -20. Is there like a minimum threshold for being in there? Because this is just ridiculous at this point. Portugal's close to being positive opinion of me, and they're still in this coalition. Oh my god, it just gave me a small heart attack. In fact, you're still giving me a heart attack, Austria. Oh, Austria, you poor, idiotic, stupid soul. You poor idiot. I'm sorry, is that 143 aggressive expansion against Austria? Austria, you fool, you buffoon, you idiot. Oh my god. I mean, hey, at least mine didn't fire yet. Come on. Brandenburg is allied with Commonwealth and Saxe-Lauenburg too. God, Austria, you fool. You're literally at war with everyone on this list. You buffoon. I'm not joining that. Idiot. I mean, I know I'm gonna die here too, right? But at least I get a little bit of enjoyment out of it, right? If I can have something in this playthrough, other than finishing it for the achievement and maybe a couple extras along the way, then at least I can have this. Come on, this is... If I'm gonna die here today, at least I can laugh all the way to my grave, right? God. I didn't even think the AI was capable of something like this. This is like an EU4 actual player kind of thing to do. Get the entire HRE angry with a -143 opinion. God, how high does it get, Austria? I think that's actually the peak. 143, wow. I don't even think I have 143 with some nations. I probably have higher, to be honest with you. No, I think I actually don't. Nope, sorry, yes I do. 158, okay, listen. Wow, okay. That's actually hilarious, to be honest with you. Austria's dead. I'm gonna take this off of their hands, because clearly they can't manage it well enough. I'm also looking for some new allies, it seems. Because my old ones like to kill people too much, and they get themselves in trouble. So, I was thinking, would someone in India like to be my friend, and then use them to try and kill another person in India, and then go back and kill them too? That's kind of what I was thinking. Also, why is Saska Hanok here? That's kind of weird, but okay. Let's try and be friends with Vigianagar, because they look quite a bit beefier than Bahmanis, and I kind of like that, so... Let's try and be... I have no diplomats, because of course I don't. In fact, I'm trying to improve relations with them for some odd reason. Okay, 40 days, game, do not fail me now, I am begging you, because I don't want this war yet. I do not want this coalition, I could use another world superpower. on my side actually, which is not them, but close enough. They're pretty beefy anyway, so... there we go. Let's be friends with someone in India. Maybe they'll even sell me something, I don't know. In fact, we have so much money, it's disgusting. Maybe I should ask them to sell me something. Oh wow, am I getting more money? Importing coffee. -1 national unrest is a massive bonus, actually. Mercantilism or this. Well, I'll import some coffee for about... oh, it's 5 years. 5 years or 100 Diplo. That is actually a hard trade-off to make. I mean, it's 94 Diplo now, but let's not get into the shenanigans. Oh, wow. I think I'll go with the Mercantilism, actually. Because it's only 5 years, but the Mercantilism is forever, right? So, that's at least what I'm thinking about it. Let's see if we can buy something off of our good old buddies here. I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't be too upset about that, right? Right? Oh, hey, this one's looking pretty good. Oh, I don't even have that much money. I'm close, but I don't. Not really. Oh, God, yeah, we're so close. -1. You guys make a, you guys drive a hard bargain. I'm gonna ask someone who's significantly poorer to sell me something. Hey, you want some money, kid? No, they won't even take it. How about you? You willing to... No, okay. Why is that, actually? I'm confused. What are all the negative reasons for? Province share of development, trust, province development, and base reluctance. So the province share of development... Oh, okay, so it's actually based off the share of that development. So it could literally be 40%. Okay, now what's your problem, Vijayanagara? You guys say no just because you don't... Ah, yeah, other provinces nearby. That kind of makes sense, actually. Let's ask someone in... Let's ask Ming. No, they just don't like me. Too powerful. Okay, so they literally just wouldn't benefit at all from it, is what they're saying. Okay, I guess. We're getting, like, no in-betweens. I mean, look at this. We're getting way too close to, these things that I've colonized over here anyway, so... Suppose that's also kind of reasonable. Let's go back to trying to be friends and, converting things. Having this one, and... I could get more alliances, but... That's not really on my, list of things to do right now. So we're gonna go back to the, outraged countries and just be friendlier. 50 Diplo, you shouldn't be in here. Come on, someone's gotta break, someone's gotta leave at some point. It's gotta be like Oyo. Guys, you're at -16. You've hardly even remembered that I did anything in the past century, come on. There's gotta be... Look, you guys gotta stop, right? Ah, of course, speaking of stopping, my timer decides to go off right while I'm having fun. Well, did we even get you down here? We kind of did, actually. I'm surprised. That means we can, Rear Admiral back up. I mean, I kind of thought you guys wouldn't make it, to be honest with you, but, good on you for doing that. Suppose that means I could start a 4th colony as well, doesn't it? Come on, you gonna... Thank you. But at that point, I'm just sort of playing with fire. Oh wow, that was a really bad joke to make. Oh wow, I'm so sorry. that is not what I meant. Okay, let's forget about that. Let me expel someone over there. How about we make it from let's send a Scot over. Sure, why not? Send the Scots over. What we're gonna do is send like one from 2 of these guys. I mean, I'm sure the natives are... Yeah, they're pretty chillin' here. I don't think I'll need more than 2. Alrighty then, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm still surprised people still hate me, which, I mean, it's kind of reasonable, considering all the... Whoa. Oh, right, I was clicked on the native province. Sorry. Okay, cool. Now, I'm kind of surprised, first of all, that I haven't died, and second of all, that this coalition is still going on. It's kind of a shocker, to be honest with you. It just doesn't make sense at this point. But it's also EU4. A lot of things don't make sense. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a little bit of war today. But I guess that's just not going to happen. Oh well. Ooh, I monopolized the channel, actually. I don't think I'll get another chance like this. Somehow, Somewhere in the universe, some great power decided to bestow upon me this mission, despite the fact I don't deserve it at all. Apparently, Coast of Holland, 85% or more trade power. Is that true? Is it literally just from here? Is it literally just Calais that has taken up that much? Because that is impressive, I have to admit. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain. I'm going to take it. I'm going to move on. We grow the channel. Trade efficiency and goods produced modifier. That is going to send me skyrocketing through the roof of trade. I'm actually curious to see what happens down here. I want to see what kind of numbers we start spawning over here. Wow, that was completely underwhelming, but hey, I mean, I'm sure it was helpful in some regard. Okay, what would be next? Of course, there's invading India. There's renovating Oxbridge. Not Oxford, Oxbridge. It's also controlling the Hansa, which is over here. You know, we got Bremen over here, probably a free city still. Yep. We have Lübeck over here. Republic, actually, not a free city. Very nice. Allied with Sweden, not very nice. But, hey, let's see if we can try and break that apart a little bit. I mean, everyone's already at war with, like, Austria down here, right? So maybe we can try and pull some allies out of this whole thing. If we go to war and take some stuff in the HRE, I'm sure we're going to end up slightly like Austria down here. But, I mean, who really knows until you try it, so, we might just go ahead. We might just go ahead. After the coalition's done, of course. Speaking of done, we have that colony, which is very nice, and I think that's where we'll end it for today. We do have a good opportunity to expand into Lübeck and Bremen, give me some of that spicy Lübeck trade, and then even further go and grab Gdansk and Riga, except this is a while in the future kind of thing. We have to unfriend the Commonwealth, and that's going to be a pain, leaving me with very few good allies. Commonwealth being rather thick boy over here, rather strong. Anyways, this is Quarbit signing off. Hoping you had a fun time here, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a huge thank you to the $1 patrons Quiet Guy and Dylan M, and the $5 patron Mez and Max, and the $20 patron Chewy Shoot. You guys are doing an amazing job helping me to push this channel forward, and I cannot possibly thank you enough.